Good morning, my YouTube viewers. In this video, what we're going to be talking about is descriptive statistics. So descriptive statistics is a branch of statistics that focuses on summarizing and describing the main features of a data set. It provides tools and techniques to present data in a meaningful way, making it easier to understand, interpret, and communicate. Descriptive statistics is an essential step in data analysis, providing a foundation for more advanced statistical methods. So I've got a little table here of descriptive statistics. You've got three areas of descriptive statistics, being the measure of central tendency, the measure of variability, and the measure of position. So your measure of central tendency is the mean, median, and your mode. So the mean is the average, the median is in the middle, and the mode is the most commonly used. And then you've got your measure of variability, being the range, the variance, and the standard deviation. So the range is like the lowest position to the highest position, and the variance is a formula to calculate the variance, and then the standard deviation is a formula that's based upon the standard deviation. And then you have your measure of precision, being your percentile, your quartile, and your z-score. So the percentile and the quartile are semi-pairs. The quartile tells you how many quarters it's going to be, so it's going to be 4 quarters, but the percentile, you can make it any percentage that you want. And a z-score is variation of the position as well. So the measure of central tendency, which we've already talked about, describe the central point or typical value of a data set. The most common measures of central tendency are mean, median, and mode, which I've already discussed. And so here's a picture of your measure of central tendency that gives you your mean, which is in red, your median, which is in green, and your mode, which is in blue, because the mode is the most commonly used one. And then now what we have is we have a measure of variability or dispersion. These measures describe the spread or dispersion of data points within a data set. The most common measures of variability are range. It's the difference between the maximum and the minimum values of a data set. The variance, the average of the squared differences between each data point, and the mean. It provides a measure of how much the data points deviate from the mean. And the standard deviation is the square root of the variance. It provides a measure of the average distance between each point. And then so we've got a diagram of the measure of variability. You can see the mean is in red, the standard deviation is in green, the variance is in purple, and the range is in blue. So now what we have is the measures of position. These measures describe the relative position of data points within a data set. Common measures of position include percentiles, that's values that divide the data into 100 equal parts. For example, the 25th percentile or first quartile is the value below which 25% of the data points lie. And then you have your quartiles, which are similar to percentiles, except they just deal with the quartiles. Values that divide the data set into 4 equal parts, being Q1, Q2, Q3, are the 25th, 50th, and 75th percentiles. So we've got a box plot, and the box plot shows you the percentiles. So the 25th percentile is in blue, and the 75th percentile is in amber, and the 50th percentile is in green. So you can see where the percentiles lie within the box plot. And then you have something called a z-score. A z-score is a standardized score that represents the number of standard deviations a data point is from the mean. So that's your z-scores. So we've got the importance of descriptive statistics is that it simplifies data. It's a foundation for further analysis. It visualizes the data and it gives you effective communications. And so we've got some applications of descriptive statistics are business, healthcare, education, and social sciences. So that concludes this video. In the next video, we're going to be talking about how we create these measures in Python. So that should be good. So thank you for watching this, and I will communicate with you in the next video.